welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. It's me, Brianna. Today's video is going to be about this palette, which is the Makeup Revolution Reloaded Velvet Rose palette, and it only costs $7. Apparently this exact one is a dupe for the Anastasia Soft Glam one, and I've been wanting to get that palette. Even though it came out months ago, I just been wanting it because I don't know, I just want a new palette, and that one just caught my eye. But then I was watching videos about the palette to see if it's worth it, and then people were comparing this palette to that one, saying how the Makeup Revolution one is a dupe. So I'm gonna be creating an eye look with this palette. If it performs well, then I'll do a comparison between the Soft Glam one and this one to see if they actually are dupes. I try to create the same makeup look and see if it comes out the same, because if it does, then there's no need to buy that one. You could just buy this one if you're trying to save money. But if you do like higher end makeup, you're totally welcome to buy that one, you know what I mean? So that's what today's video is going to be about, and I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and just keep on watching to see the makeup look I come up with. If I look a little weird, it's because I have my foundation, I have my whole base on, and my eyebrows. I just don't have eyes, mascara, or lip. So yeah, the reason I did that is because I'm trying to make my videos shorter, because I know not a lot of people are into long videos. I love long videos personally, but a lot of people only like videos that are like 10 minutes that are makeup videos. And for me, I just talk so much that it's hard for me to cut down things for it to be 10 minutes, because if I cut out like things I'm saying, it doesn't make sense, if that makes sense. Also, I swatched these in Ulta before I bought it, and they swatch really good. Like the mattes are very like creamy and like soft, and the shimmers are very pigmented. Maybe I'll do like I'll insert like a swatch, like swatches of this palette. And I love this palette because it's very warm tone, but it also has a little bit of purples. I was going to get the Neutrals 3 one, but it wasn't supposed to be a dupe for the Modern Renaissance. The Vitality one was, but it had so many pinks and purples. It reminded me of the Modern Renaissance, and I was like, I don't want to have like duplicates of shadows in my collection. And the only thing that this doesn't have that I would have loved is the mirror, but it only cost $7, so I can't be mad. And you get, how many shades? You get 15 shadows. We're gonna go with this shade over here. These don't have that much kickback or fallout or whatever. I don't really notice, and it's actually building the color up good. How do they make eyeshadows for only $7? This whole palette, like how? This is like amazing. Another reason why I decided to get this one instead of the Soft Glam one was, one, because obviously it was $7, but two, because I'm trying to get more into drugstore makeup, because I noticed that majority of my makeup is not drugstore. It's like high-end, and I want to have like a 50-50 collection, you know, because not everybody's into high-end and not everybody's into drugstore. So if I could find things that are worth your money, whether it be cheap or expensive, or I should say affordable or expensive, then yeah. So I'm just building that color up a little bit. But it was crazy because I literally compared this palette to Soft Glam, and Makeup Revolution was very inspired by Soft Glam. Very, very inspired. Like the colors are so similar. The next color we're gonna go into is this one here. I'm gonna put it on my Morphe M511. I'm moving my brush in circular motions, and I'm doing windshield wiper movements. I'm putting majority of the pigment to the end though. Guys, literally I'm having no problem blending in this shadow, and I'm like very shocked right now because I don't know, it costs only $7, so it's not like I was doubting the product, but at the same time I'm like, how can shadows be like good for $7? Now I'm just gonna go back in with my Soho brush and just blend out the edge with no product. Whatever product is left, that's what I'm. The next shade I'm gonna go into is this like purple dark plum color basically. So I'm just putting majority of the product in the outer V and then blending it inward how I did with the other shade I used, but I'm keeping it a little bit lower so you can see a gradient. Wow, there's no skipping in this shade. How did they do this? This makes me excited because now I just want to use more drugstore makeup. This is even great for like people who want to get into makeup but they don't want to spend a lot of money either. I love how you can still see the color that I did before. Like everything's not melting in. and sometimes with not as expensive eyeshadows they blend into each other, but this one didn't. Okay, so guys, I don't know if I should do this shade or this shade. I think I might do this one because I don't think I've done a color like this in a long. And I'm just gonna use my finger like always. Like that would be the only fair way to test it, you know? Tap off your finger, and then I'm just gonna use my little mirror to place it. Oh, it's so pretty. Yay. Oh my god. Whoa. What the hell? How did they make this for $7? Like, this feels like a higher end palette. This is bizarre. I'm so happy that this worked out though. Honestly, like I'm happy that it didn't go left because I would have been so turned off. But I'm so confused right now. Like genuinely, I'm confused. I'm happy though that this is like only $7. Shoot, I might get all my palettes from here from now on. I don't know. Am I gonna still spend $50 on an eyeshadow palette? I don't know. My next makeup look is gonna be all matte, and I'm probably gonna use this palette because I'm like really feeling it right now. You guys, oh, I'm gonna definitely do the comparison. Because I don't have the soft glam palette I took guys in the beginning, but my best friend does. I'm gonna see if I could borrow it to do the look, to compare both. Oh my god. And then that's when you'll be able to really like compare, like, is it worth it, is it not? Right now, this is worth it. Whether or not I compare it, it's worth it 100%. Go get it. And I've only used this one, which is the Velvet Rose, but I hope that all the eyeshadow palettes that are the reloaded ones are all the same formula, you know, and are consistent. So I would recommend them. Definitely the Velvet Rose one. I would say why not? Like, why not try it? Like, it only costs $7, you know? I got my palette from Ulta, and that's where they have Makeup Revolution that I know of. Online they have it as well. I'm gonna use my Fenty brush, the Galaxy one, and we're gonna go in the same way that we did. I'm just gonna mix all three off the bat. So I'm gonna go into this one, then I'm gonna go into this one, and then this one. I'm just really shocked, honestly. I guess I kind of had a little bit of doubt in my head, like, this palette can't be good for $7, but it proves me wrong. If this palette had a mirror, literally it will be like a 20 out of 10 for me, just because the price is right, the formula is right, the blendability for the shades that I use is amazing. I guess the only thing that I have to test out a little bit more is to see if it's consistent within the palette, like the matte formula and the shimmers. But shimmers I feel like are usually good. It's the mattes that could give you a problem. Like, the mattes could skip. It's easier for, I think it's easier to create shimmers than mattes, if I'm not mistaken. I could be totally wrong. But look at this. You can see the orange that I use. You can see the purple. Obviously, you can't see the base color I use anymore, but that, like, oh my god. Oh, I love it. Like, I literally love this palette. I'm going to use this shimmer in my inner corner with a brush, though. I always put my inner corner with a brush. So I'm just going to use my e.l.f. precision brush. The only thing that I guess I can still test out is to see how long these shadows last, like, throughout the day. And I'll definitely I'll definitely write in the description box if it lasted all day or if it faded. I hope they don't fade because I'm into them. As you guys can see, once you start using the shimmer, it has like a little bit of a different texture. You could probably see it more on this purple, how I've been trying to explain. When it gets like that, that's when the pigment really comes through. And I could only imagine if you were to wet these with like Fix Plus or your setting spray, how much more vibrant they will be. But this is like perfect for me right now, honestly. Like, so for my eyebrow shade, I'm just gonna put this for the highlight. I'm gonna use this one just a little bit, just to make the look blend a little more. So I got this lip liner in Ulta. So, okay, I have two Ultas near me. One is literally 2 minutes from my house, and the other one is about 15 it's like 10-15 minutes from my house. So the one that's right near my house does not have L.A. Girl, but the one that's 10-15 minutes has L.A. Girl. So I got this because I was excited that they had L.A. Girl. And it's just a twist up lip liner. This is in Keep It Spicy, and I'll do a little swatch on my hand. That's how it looks. My hand is very light, but the shade looks a little bit like more intense, but I guess whatever. For the lip color, I'm going to be using the cream lipstick by NYX in shade, what is the name? In Sandstorm. For mascara, yesterday in Ulta, I also picked up the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. I used this before and I love it. And it was only $7. It's usually, I think, $10. So I saved like $2 or no, I saved $3. Oh my god, I can't even do math. But yeah, that's how it looks. People were comparing it to the Better Than Sex one. It's kind of similar, but they're definitely not the same. But it's really good. Like, this is a good, I guess, dupe for it. I'm gonna do my mascara off camera. I'll be back. So you guys, just to wrap up my thoughts about this palette, again, this is the Makeup Revolution Reloaded Velvet Rose palette. It comes with 15 shades. It's only $7. I highly recommend it. I like it. Look at my eye look. It just speaks for itself. It's a really good palette and it's very affordable and it performs well. You're not because it's affordable, you're not sacrificing performance or like the formula or anything like that. It's really good, and this just shows me that the drugstore is actually stepping up their makeup game, because there was a time before that I couldn't afford high-end eyeshadows and I would only buy drugstore, and then when I started buying high-end, I was like, holy crap, these blend out so much easier, it's so much better quality. This is very comparable to my high-end. It's basically the same thing, just with a different company and a different price tag. It's amazing. I really like it, and I think it is worth it. If you were thinking about it, or if you didn't even know this existed, I would say try it out. They sell it at Ulta. They sell it online on Ulta.com. They have their own website. This is a UK brand, but I just really love this, and the way that they put the palette together, like the shadow colors and the way they organize it, it's very easy to look at it and think of a look. The only thing I would change is putting a mirror here, but I don't know, maybe it's too expensive, I have no idea. But the shadows are amazing and I highly recommend. Oh my god, I wasn't even looking at you guys. And I highly recommend this palette. I do hope you guys did enjoy this video. Anyways, you can tell I'm really in that purple mood today because my lips are purple, my eyes are purple, or mauve, whatever you want to call it. Oh my god, I know math. Anyways, if you buy 6 of these palettes for $7, that equals 1 high-end palette. That's crazy. But yeah, okay, bye guys, have a great day wherever you are. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.